Whoa. Sorry.
Begin now with breaking news. A massive fire burning near 13th East and 4600 South in Millcreek. I'm Lindsay Arts. Welcome to ABC4 News at 4 o'clock. Those pops you heard, we now know were car tires exploding. We've been monitoring this fire for a little over 2 hours now, and we've just been briefed by the fire captain on scene there, who says this fire started around 1:40 in a field. They believe someone mowing sparked it, and we also know now that 24 apartments in 2 different buildings have burned. Want to get out to our team coverage now. We've got 2 reporters covering this blaze. First, and forecaster Seth Sanders in for Chief Meteorologist Lana Brophy, monitoring conditions around the fire. Our Jordan Tracy, they're live as well. I want to start with Mackenzie Diaz there on scene. Mackenzie, what can you tell us now about, we know these apartment buildings have burned. Do we know if everyone got out safely?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So there is no confirmation yet if everyone is safe or not, but they did give the order to evacuate everyone in those 2 apartment complexes. I want to bring in now Captain Barker with Unified Fire, and I am just going to give you a little bit of an update about what we were talking about earlier and just kind of brief us about what is going on, how the fire started.
So currently right now units were dispatched to a field fire roughly around 1:40 p.m. They arrived, the field was on fire. They initiated an aggressive fire attack. Unfortunately, due to the winds that were pushing the fire into an apartment complex, they were unable to stop the spread of that fire. It spread into 2 separate apartment units, or 2 separate complexes. Once those units were on fire, fire personnel and our law enforcement counterparts went in and initiated an aggressive evacuation of those residents in those 2 different buildings. Currently, right now, we can't account for all of the residents in those buildings, although we just don't have anything to share along those lines. When we do have 100% confirmation that they're all out, we'll pass that along. So currently, right now, it's still an evolving situation. We're working to contain that fire and limit the spread of the fire. Folks have been evacuated in surrounding buildings. One of the concerns is when are they going to be able to get back in? We will pass that word along via our media friends as quickly as we know that.
And you said that the fire was started by someone mowing their lawn out in the field, but also talk about what is the most difficult part of this whole fire right now.
Well, we have 2 components that are very challenging for us. One is the wind that is pushing the fire. That really creates some unique challenges. There isn't anything that we can do to control the wind. The other is the high heat. So as fire crews are fully geared up in 40 to 60 pounds of gear and initiating a fire attack in an apartment building, obviously they're going to become exhausted and dehydrated, and so rotating those crews in and out creates a unique challenge where we have assistance from all of our surrounding agencies from border to border within Salt Lake County that all have units here. To say that we have over 100 firefighters on scene would not be an exaggeration. And each one of these crews that are going to work, they're really exerting maximum effort and energy to try to extinguish this fire, but they're also battling heat elements that are causing some unique challenges.
Okay, and I want to take it back to the lawnmower. Can you explain this? How does this start? How does a fire start from someone mowing their lawn?
Well, I don't know that they were mowing their lawn. It very well could have been some weeds. I think it's pretty simple. If anything could cause a spark, there's a possibility that it would ignite the weeds around, and just with how dry it is and with this wind pushing it, I'm certain that it just got out of control exceptionally fast, and hence the call for 911.
All right, well, thank you. We're going to send it back to you, and we'll keep you updated when we have more information available.
Okay, Mackenzie, want to just come to you really quick. Can you talk to me kind of about how intense this fire was as you're on scene there? I can see the smoke behind you. You can barely see behind you. Just describe the scene for me a little bit.
Yeah, so earlier when we got here, there were apartment buildings burning on fire just behind us here. There was a truck that was also on fire. And like you heard earlier, it was loud popping noises after we saw that fire. And they were saying it could have been from the tires popping from that fire as well. It's pretty windy here right now, and there are there's lots of debris coming down, and also just smoke still billowing in the air. There's helicopters above right now that are working to help out with that. We'll show you what the scene looks like. Fire crews are still on scene here, and they anticipate being on scene for quite a while here. We didn't get an exact time for you yet, but this is kind of what it looks like right now. It's a little bit less intense now than when we first got here, so we'll keep you updated when we know more.